Hi, I'm Nearpod, and in this video I'll show you step by step how to solo kill the enemy mid-laner under his own turrets. More specifically, our objective is to dive the enemy melee mid-laner at level 4. Every champion has its strengths and weaknesses. As for Fizz, I think he is the best mid-lane champion in the game at turret diving, which is why we need to take advantage of this to get a lead early on. This is not an easy task, so we will need to refine our wave manipulation, trading pattern, and jungle tracking. I'll go through in detail a 4-step process that you can follow to solo kill any melee mid-laner with consistency. I'll illustrate this process with a vol of myself versus a Kassadin in a Diamond 2 ranked game. Note that this method works against most melee mid-laners, not only Kassadin. Step 1. Use high value E on the entire wave as the 3 melee minions are dying. Try to hit the enemy champion as well. Very few melee mid-laners can match Fizz's AoE at level 1, so this will guarantee we get level 2 first. Step 2. Actively match the enemy's push to get level 2 first, but don't auto too many times so that the wave gets pushed in too early. If the enemy doesn't respect your level 2, use EAW trade on him, otherwise zone him off the wave. Step 3. Slow push the wave by only last hitting. Actively look to weave autos or Ws when enemy last hits. Our goal is to crash a big wave into his turret at 3 minutes 15. In the meantime, we will look to trade for about 20% of his health. This will allow us to kill him under his turret easily. Most people do not know that they're under kill threat at 80% health, so they will greed by not using the potion. In this case, since the Kassadin was playing rather poorly, he has already used all of his potions. Avoid using E after 2 minutes 30 as the enemy jungle becomes active around this time. Make sure to look at which side arrives to lane late at 140 so you know where the enemy jungle started. Full clear junglers tend to go to the side opposite to where they started at around 2 minutes 30. Skirmish junglers like Rek'Sai, Xingqiao, and J4 like to look for ganks at around 245 to 330 after clearing 3 or 4 camp. As the 4th wave crashes, we are finally ready to execute the last and most crucial step of the plan, which is to dive the enemy mid-laner. Note that as we get level 4, 2 points are put into W. The reason behind this is that our E is easy to dodge, so we would rather save it as the turret aggro resets. Before proceeding to the dive, we need to know our limits perfectly. Here's a short guide to Fizz's damage output for each combo at level 4. To make things simple and easy to understand, we classify Fizz's combo in terms of its number of hits. A hit can either be an auto attack, a W, a Q, or an E. All combos shown start with an auto attack as we want to save Q and E to get out of turret range. First, the 3-hit combo, A, W, Q, then escape with E. Then the 4-hit combo, A, W, Q, A, then escape with E. Followed by the 5-hit combo, AWE, AQ. Here we use E to deal damage and use Q to dash out of turret range. Finally, the 6-hit combo, AW, AE, AQ. Same as the previous one, but with an additional auto before using E. Here's a summary of the damage from each combo. The damage was calculated with 33 ability power, which can be achieved by taking 2 AP rune shards and Doran's Ring. The test dummy has 40 resistances and 1500 health. Note that these numbers are just a reference and that the actual damage will be a bit higher as we take into account the damage from minions and coup de grace. Some of you might be worried that if we take too much damage from the turret, we will dive before killing the enemy. This brings me to the next crucial tip that separates a good dive from a bad one, which is the timing of the first auto. To minimize the number of shots we take, we need to auto the enemy at the same time as their turret fires the shots. If we do this correctly, we only take 1 turret shot even when using the 6-hit combo, which is far from enough to kill us. Now let's get back to the dive. A very important detail here is that I autoed the turret and backed off a little bit. This makes Kassadin drop his guard. He starts attacking me and that draws minion aggro. Do not underestimate the minions as they can deal a lot of damage. Since Kassadin has 420 health, we can kill him with AWQ and use E to get out to safety. Let's take a look again at the entire sequence of events. A critical mistake Kassadin made was not taking TP. Not only does he miss a lot of CS because of this, but also the wave will slow push back to me. When I get back to lane, I can freeze the wave and zone him out of the XP range. At that point, the game is no longer under his control. Either he spam pings his jungler for help or gets zoned out for the rest of the game until I decide to undo the freeze. Since my jungler has tempo over his, I call him over for an easy kill. This is just a cherry on top of the cake. Even if my jungler doesn't come, there's absolutely nothing he can do to get back into the game. Let's take a look at another example. The Doran's shield helped Kesselin regen most of the HP we traded, so the dive was a bit more challenging. We ended up trading 1 for 1, but that is completely fine, as he misses the entire wave. The next wave will meet under his turret and slow push back to me as per usual. The wave is frozen when I get back to lane, just like in the other game. This shows that our method is consistent and replicable as long as we follow the steps and pay attention to the details. Alright, this is it for this video. If you enjoyed it or found it helpful, please leave a like and subscribe. I'm Myriapod and I'll see you in the next video.